from TIAA Bank Field, home of the Jaguars in the heart of Duval in Jacksonville, Florida. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Florida Gators. Taking on another team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Yeah, but it's stupid. It's like, honestly, nothing is visible in the mini-map.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return.
Oh, that's dope. I ain't so good.
Georgia's offense will go to work first. The Gators grabbed the dogs and put them in a death roll the last time they met.
I don't know how they lost this game.
Danny Warfel back playing quarterback for the Gators again. They were throwing it through the air. They were getting it done on the...
There he goes. Breaks a tackle and he's got room.
Hey, bro. Can I say you something like 5 seconds? First play of the game, bro. I bet it is. First play of the game, bro. Look at it. It was a handoff.
They don't know. I take them off. Remy, they can't eat.
Yeah. Bro, I'm trying to catch him. No, I couldn't catch him. we in for one.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about
I always had a problem with their running back, though.
home run early in this game?
I don't know
That's
why.
got the sidelines all juiced up.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
I fuck listening up.
He's on the loose. Can they catch him? He will.
I don't know. I gotta see how the playoff schedule look. I ain't trying to play fucking Ant twice.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort?
He looking like it.
All that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll.
Hey, I don't think he won since he joined the conference, though. He ain't won a natty yet.
Job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to
Hey.
that return at the 22. And
Since he joined our conference?
work on offense.
Yeah.
That last explosive running play, David.
I mean, mine.
Try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think Jesse maybe give it to him again, or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
Don't worry. I know I can slot that fucking quarterback.
Fired up.
Yeah, 20. He lost cause.
Just want to go back out there again and get some push.
They'll run play action. Quick strike complete. He's really close to that first down mark.
That nigga stay at the bottom.
Georgia comes quickly to
It's crazy. Steve, if he would went to Vanderbilt, I think Vanderbilt doing better in South Carolina.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. These two first met back
Vanderbilt was ass for a couple of years.
histories. They've been sleeping giants. But man, when they wake up,
Yeah.
wake up.
Well, the two programs obviously with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel like because of the recent success of both Georgia and Florida in the last couple of decades, this is a game every year that everybody, not just in the SEC, but I think around the country, have circled because of what this game means.
Well, and it's so cool when you're a fan and you've played in this game like me and Jesse both have. You can go back to a singular moment like Run, Lindsey, Run in 1980, which was a 3rd and long in their own 7 that they converted Georgia to go on to win a national title. Big games decided by...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's got it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. try to get something started with their first possession.
Comes it up pretty good.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Thomas back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel
Oh yeah, that's the start of it.
quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Fucking Kenny.
Got a man. It's Price.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after
I meant to say, Kelly agreed with me.
He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing
It's ready to be over for Kirk.
space to run with after the catch.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chain. On the direct snap, it's Morris. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
I was surprised he wasn't on with y'all.
Lower intestinal fortitude. Fourth and one in your own territory, and they're going. And he's got enough for the first down, and it'll be at the 35.
And I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play four-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. Taking it the other way.
I didn't know he was gonna let him. Damn!
Getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. We're ready to get another
That was personal.
Bulldog offense. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Georgia going up tempo.
And I seen him, but it was a bullet pass.
Most impactful memory.
This is in the air for too long.
First and one on the goal line, and the Bulldogs
Yeah.
had Marcus Stroud and Richard Seymour, 2 first-round picks at team tackle. Coach Spurrier called Red Snoopy, which was a quarterback sneak. I didn't get it. He called it again on second down. I didn't get it. Called it again on third down. I didn't get it. On fourth down, he subbed our
They fucked
running
him
back,
up.
who came in the huddle and says,
They didn't get a first.
Snoopy, jump over the top, idiot. And we scored a touchdown.
That is great. That is phenomenal.
If you don't convert on this fourth down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way. The 40.
Oh!
20.
He was tired.
The defense putting points on the board.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator.
He was out of energy.
He's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on fourth down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, back the ball away. We're going to pick it off. And we're
My
gonna
corner's
take
pretty
it to the
good.
house. Great play.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. He'll pull it on the read. You can dance around and look for space, or you can throw the...
They do that a lot.
He gets it out to the 17.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Dogs really need to keep this drive.
Yeah, you see with 77 on the Ravens, that nigga always getting caught for something.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but
Yeah, that I don't know how he start. I don't even know how he's still on a
gets a block. Smashes through the tackle. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position.
They said that
really good field position. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield?
This smells good.
Penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit.
Yeah, that's what they said. That was a
Curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. And he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
Georgia comes quickly to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to get it through the air. Setting up the screen. Fights off the defender. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to
that's I don't understand how they lost 3 games. I don't know who they played.
Showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this moment.
Oh, yeah.
Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Walking the middle. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
RPO.
And this sophomore quarterback
Oh, yeah.
cannon on that one.
He just dropped that bitch straight off. Okay.
You saw how it just freeze the second level of that defense just for a second. It allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a play.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12.
Don't worry. I'm waiting to see fucking Ann again, bro. That shit, that was heartbreaking.
Makes the grab. It's Jordan. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And
Thank you,
want
but
a
let me check.
touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle.
Let me
That
get a
obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Morris. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out a little bit.
Steps away to find some room. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line getting set on second down. The running back has it. Breaks into the open. Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Thomas looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to scramble. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. The Gators with the 1st and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he got loose. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all take.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Gators and Bulldogs. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Thomas back to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a month. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Moving past the 25. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Just a little bit. The freshman was taking a shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Morris. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets him to the 49-yard line. He now has 72 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Thomas looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 30.
Did y'all hear about fucking Phillip Rivers coming back?
Downs after the completion. Quarterback.
No, it's real. Yeah.
Got his man to the left.
I think he had his visit today.
And he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Gators, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He's brought down.
What is the flag for?
Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Bull.
And there was nothing I could do about it. That's the great thing.
Making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it
Put it to the outside.
away for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. On the move from inside his spot. Looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The offense is really productive both ways.
I guess.
Scoring and giving up the ball, David.
Yeah, the boomer bust offense is not good. Like, we have to take care of the football. It's a premium thing on football. Every time you've taken care of the Palmer, you've driven down the field and had successful drives.
I didn't have this on my bingo card, I'll be honest. Turning the ball over this much and still having the lead, but their defense and special teams have done their part. Offensively now, just do your job, and you're probably pulling away in this one.
And you kind of thought in that situation, QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Here comes the heat. And the
I wonder if I could have made that throw.
Yippee-ki-yay. pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when three-time All-American David Pollock played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that guy?
A washed up old guy. I've heard bad things about that guy. But no, when you look at these defenses Georgia's had, these dominant defenses, man, it's just big, physical guys up front. You think about the Jordan Davises and the Trayvon Walkers of the recent past, just guys that dominate a football game. You have to know where they're at on every snap.
And the Gators have this offense rolling. Quick release on the RPO. There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. What's coverage going on? Put more people in the box to stop the run. When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign.
Hit that.
To catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Thomas back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete.
Drops it?
Contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice.
Touchdown, Florida! Take it in for 6 more points. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that.
Good morning, y'all.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hand off from the shotgun. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Motion from the wideout. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Jordan. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. He's looking to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. Target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is. Make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now all of a sudden,
oh my goodness, he's still moving. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm up 10.
Up now, here's second and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Turning it on. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
one of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man.
Ain't no first down.
Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. the play fake. It's complete to the right, the 29.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news
You
is
say glitch?
completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the...
And it's picked up at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play.
Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Gator!
I don't
They
know.
add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8
You got shooting doubt.
season. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications.
I'll be right after that game.
Georgia Tech has just had no answers today. You should see what Yellow Jacket greats like Calvin Johnson are saying on social media right now. Talk about unhappy. They're trailing by 18 to Pittsburgh.
He'll start this drive firing.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball
Oh,
down
shoot.
the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Looking left. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got some room to run. At the 20. Touchdown, Florida. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Right down the middle. He's got it. Running through contact. Breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit. They've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
On the move,
Oh, he threw that.
catch in the middle.
He was still doing anything with
He's
that.
all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Dogs getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fakes the grab on the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that
game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls. And
here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Turns it on down the left side. The 30, the 20, the 10. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. From the gun, running back gets the gift. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Durant. He's brought down, but there's a... So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. It's a fumble. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Georgia sends out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that. Control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to buy time. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Thomas looking to fire. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Glasses will be raised across the Sunshine State. A